Jason Bayless says, I was there. Wanted to ask Brian what fountain of youth he, Kane, and Billy drank from before this match to look so ageless and physically fit. Because those guys looked in just as good a shape as the Shield, and the Shield had tactical vests on.
I love Jason Bayless. I'll tell you that much right now.
Yeah, no question. I think that was just a compliment.
Yeah, no. I'd love to comment back on it though. So the fountain of youth that I discovered at this time particularly was just for men, and so I was told, look, you're looking kind of old. You should probably put some color in that thing. And I thought, I've never colored my hair in my life. I'm not going to color my. What are you talking about? And so I did it, and I didn't mind the way it looked, but it just looked like I'm an old dude who colors his hair. You know what I mean? And like I colored my goatee and everything. And so it was just, I don't know, it felt wrong. It would feel, you know what I mean? It just felt like, okay, whatever, but I'll do whatever you want to. And so that was my fountain of youth. Billy and Kane, I think they just eat right and work out good. So I don't think there was any secret to, that's what everybody always says about Billy nowadays. And Glenn nowadays too, as far as that goes, mayor of Knox County, how great a shape they're in. Man, what's the secret? There's no secret to being in great shape. You eat right and you work out really hard. It's a lifestyle. And if you don't live that lifestyle, you won't be in as good a shape as they are. But that's their secret. Really consistent hard work. And that's why not very many people look like them, myself included.
Bryant Haremza asks, can Brian explain what were some of the differences from performing at his first WrestleMania to performing at WrestleMania 30?
Oh, wow. So the first one, I think, I was in Jeff's corner against that may have been in 95 in somewhere in Connecticut. I'm waiting for somebody to pull it up here. Kid was in Razor's corner, and I was in Jeff's corner as the roadie. And so that was the first one. Man, I didn't have any. Say that again.
Was Bridgeport?
Bridgeport. I'd have been Bridgeport. But so the difference between then and now is, or then and then was, holy mackerel, the experience. Like I was so young and dumb and doing that. It was great. I was just having fun and got paid to do it. And the biggest fine ever for that, or for me, for marijuana was taken out of that very first WrestleMania check. That was my biggest fine ever after about the third failed test. So I just was gonna, look, if you're gonna pay me a bunch, I'm gonna do what I want to do. You can take it later. But so look, experience. I was getting back to experience was exactly was the difference. You know what I mean? Like I was young and dumb and ready to roll in 95. Then here in 14, right? That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, 2014.
It's just I've had a ton of experience doing this now. And so it is kind of just another match. And I'm also now at the point where I'm thinking the best for the whole show. Oh, man, I don't get my stuff in. No, how can we do this to save time for the main event? You know what I mean? It was a totally different perspective for me, how I approached each one. 95, I got high and had a blast. 2014, I stretched before my match and talked over the spot 50 times. And, so it was just different perspective, man.
John, at John of last name, asks Dogg, how many times did you almost slip and say, yo ass better call somebody during this run?
No, none. Not even once did I almost slip it. Look, it's very different when you're back there and working like directly under Vince McMahon and working directly with the upper echelon and like hand in hand with them on a daily basis. You don't want to, like, the rules. You don't want to come back having broke one of them. You know what I mean? Like, it may be easy for one of the talent to do that, but one of the guys that's got to fly back on the jet with him and meet him again tomorrow to go over some creative, probably don't want to break the rules. So no, not even one time. And I made sure they took it out of my song too. We were PG, and so PG we were going to be.